On this Burnout Extra, I'm going to tell you and explain why I cut my 1957 Ford Ranchero directly in half. Here's the truth about this 57 Ford Ranchero, and this is the first year that they made these cars. I think they made something like 14,000 of them. Regardless, this car is genuinely not that desirable. Whether it's restored, unrestored, running, driving, whatever it is not that desirable. And so what I did is I came up with essentially a price list. I deemed it not worth restoring is ultimately what it is. And half of that was because of the body work that had to be done to the bed and to the cab of this Ranchero, and it is a lot. So I'll quickly run through all this pricing. We'll show it on the screen as well. But the engine cleaning and parts came out to be probably about $650, and that's with me doing the engine myself. I got a quote for the body work, so if a professional did all of the body work, then ultimately that would cost on the high end about $12,000, on the low end about $7,000. And then from there, the highest costs are pretty much windows, interior, a couple miscellaneous parts that I would need. And those are the highest priced items because all the windows need to be replaced. I don't even have the side windows. However, after totaling this entire list, it came out to $22,450. Now, if you know anything about the car market, this car restored is worth anywhere between probably 11 and on the high end, I would say 16, 17,000, maybe 20 on a good day. And I would be $22,000 into it. And that's not including having a professional do the engine, transmission, sandblasting, painting. That's all just me doing a lot of the work. So ultimately, that is the reason why this Ranchero I cut directly in half. I'm getting rid of the bed. The plan from here on out is use the frame that is still good, use the cab and repair as much of that as I can, try to make the front end look like a 57 Ranchero, and then potentially slap a utility body or a utility bed on the back of the Ranchero and somehow bolt that up to the frame. And I know that there's a few videos out about the Ford 292 V8 engine. That's still going to be the engine and drivetrain that will be in this. I have a 3-speed manual transmission that will go with it as well. And the frame itself and drivetrain will all be Ranchero. That will kind of stay that way. But as I mentioned, it's not worth keeping. It's not worth trying to fix all this body work. You can see how much Bondo is peeling off of this car every single day. It's just really, really bad to the point where it's not worth fixing and not worth me putting all that time and energy into learning how to do this. So unfortunately, it is what it is. That's the reason why it's being cut in half. We'll show you the exact numbers of all the quotes I got for different things and different parts that we know we would have to buy. But at this point, it is going to be sliced in half and moved on from there. That's going to be all for this Burnout Extra. Be sure to check out our merch on our store online. That's burnoutshow.com/store. We just added some new products recently, so be sure to check out things like hats or the new shirts that are up there as well. You can get different colors or different sizes depending on what you'd prefer. But be sure to check out the store, and that will be all for the 57 Ranchero for now until there's a new update where maybe there will be an engine running on a frame. But that's all for today. Thanks for watching.